Hiya, welcome back to Scrapwood Andy's Workshop. I've got a little project to do today. I've got some offcuts of log roll and somebody gave me some small pieces. I've got some larger pieces, and Grandad said, why don't you make something for the garden? So what I've come up with is, this is just a prototype, is a little person sitting on a log. Very easy to do. You don't even have to use power tools to cut it out with. You just use a tenon saw, things like that, chisel. So I ain't put a face on this yet, so I've got to finish this one up. I'll show you how I got to this stage, and then we can put a face and a little hat on him. So let's get started. Right, as you can see, this is the log roll I've done in my garden. So there's some offcuts of that, and then somebody gave me a roll of the small one. So whatever you've got, don't have to be log roll, could be any offcuts really. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be, main part is for the body, the big one. Then I'll cut a piece of the smaller one down for the head, and then what we'll do is we'll cut these in half, the small ones, and we'll use them for the arms and for the legs, and then we can either use one of these for it to sit on, or a larger one for it to sit on. So, but just make sure you've got all the staples out and all the wires gone before you start cutting and everything, else you'll ruin your blades. Like I say, you can either, if you've got a bandsaw like I have, cut it in half with a bandsaw, or just use a normal handsaw, tenon saw, anything, just to cut it down. So what we'll do, we'll get these measured out, and then I'll get them cut down to size I need, and we'll start putting it together. So I know, so that's the body, that's the length of the body, what we're going to have. What did I do with the head? I think I did that about 70, so we'll get that one measured. So we'll get that one chopped. Should have done that the other side, shouldn't I? Never mind. What did I say it was? 160. And then we'll rip a few of these down. I can rip these down on my bandsaw, and I'll cut them on my Evolution crosscut saw, and then we can start assembling it. Right, we'll get them cut through. Like again, just make sure all the staples are out before you start sawing, and I just give a bit of a sand down so it makes it smooth to run on. I'm going to do about 3, I think, because I've already got one cut in half. So I'll do these 3, and then I should have enough for the arms and legs. So right, we'll start on the legs now. So each leg, there's 3 pieces. There's the top part of the leg, the middle part, and then the foot. So what I did, I measured just 70mm. That's it. And then, like I say, you can cut them on bandsaw if you've got one, or crosscut saw, but I'll just show you that we can cut them out on the tenon saw as well. as easy. So, right, on to another one. Will we get one out of there? We will. Don't have to be what's it accurate, it's just something for the garden. It is. So you can always clamp this down if you wanted to, if you don't feel confident enough to hold it. And that's the case, you just keep cutting all the bits now until you've got enough for both legs, and then we'll join them together. What I've done is marked out, because we're going to cut the bottom section out so they fit in. So all I've done is just lined them up with the end, made a pencil line, did the thickness. So what I'll do now is just cut that bit out so it looks like a tenon joint, and then we can fix the legs into it like that. That's top part of the legs, and then we can build the other section on after. Right, cut it out so it looks like a tenon. So now it's just a case of gluing and fixing them in for the top part of the legs. I'm using a brad nailer. It's got 40mm brads in it, but you can long panel pins, or even screw it if you want to, or just glue. Long as you, if it's for outdoors, long as you make sure you got waterproof glue. You can always sandpaper it down if you want to. So right, that's the top part of the leg. Then we'll go on to the second part. Straighten it up a bit. What I'll do is I'll file it down. It's got 3 in. To hold it in place. There we are. So we've got the legs and the feet ready. Now, like I say, the bits that the brad nails that are sticking out, I can just file them off. Right, before I do the arms, I'm going to put the hole in the top so it's ready for the neck and head to go on. So I've roughly marked where its centre is. I've got a 10mm drill bit in because my dowel's 10mm. So, but I'm going to do it at a slight angle so his head's tilted a bit. There we go. We ain't got to go too far in. Right, for the arms, it's entirely up to you really how you want them. You can do them like legs so the arm bends, or keep it. I've just kept them straight just for simplicity. So all I've done is just marked it from the bottom of the chamfer to the thickness, made a line, and now I've gone in about I think about 15mm. I went in, but you can go in deeper if you want. Right, got that done now, so just chopped it out. Same with that one at an angle. So all I do is just slot them in. Oh, that one's a bit tight. Might have to tear a bit more off with the chisel. Got them cut to size. We'll glue them in now. Oops, I've pulled it off altogether. Try again, that's it. That's it. And I always sand it down at the back. I can. The old gun. I've got the arms on. If you wanted to, you could just dig into there, file it in, so it makes more like a sort of a hand, but that's entirely up to you. What I'll do is just, I'll give it a quick sand down on the back, so thingy. So right, we'll just sort that out. What I'm going to do is drill a 10mm hole into there, get a piece of dowel cut, and we shall put his head on. We've got the head on, yeah. I found a plant pot. That's about right. We can get that glued on, look. So he's got a hat. So what I'm going to do now is attach his log that is going to sit on. Missed. Try again. That's gotcha. There we go. So he's sitting on his log now. What I could do, if I wanted to, I've got some like metal bars or something, or if you've got a long screw or big nails, you can just make it all, gluing them in, so you can push him into the ground so he won't topple over. So you can do that. So right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to attach his nose. What I've got is a little wooden, where are we? There it is. It's a little draw handle knob, so I'm going to use that for his nose. So we'll put that on. So just draw some eyes and a mouth. Like I say, I've got this burner. Yeah, it's pretty good, this one is. Push the switch in and wait till the end glows red. Then we'll burn into the wood for the eyes. There's one. We'll see how it looks. Like I say, you don't have to burn it. Beads, if you got any beads, or just a felt tip pen. The eyes, and now we'll do the mouth. Oops. There. That's doing it. Like I say, you can even put hair on it if you wanted to. If you want to make fancy pieces of wool, hang down, or even wood shavings, make like Kaylee. So, but in a minute, I'm just going to glue it on like that, so you can see his face. So, oops, that slid down over his eyes. So let's get some glue under there. Let that go off before I do anything else. Being as I've got a pond, I thought I might turn it into a little fisherman. I've got a little piece of cane. So what I'm thinking of doing is drilling a hole, putting that in, so we can sit by the pond happily fishing away. He can. Hi, I hope you like that little project. There he is. He's got his fishing rod in. All I did was just drill a hole in his end of his arm, 5mm bit, because that's what the piece of dowel is. I think it's just a bamboo cane what you get from the garden centre, that's all it is. But yeah, it'll just do right for his fishing rod. Here's his little smiley face now. He's on his stand, so he can just sit next to my pond fishing away. like I say, you can paint them any colour you want, really. What fence paint you've got, and different colour for his trousers and for a jacket, his arms, whatever. So you can just leave him as he is. So yeah, I thought, well, nice little project. And I know my granddaughter said, I want to name him Bob. So that's what he is, Bob the fisherman. He is. So he will go next to my pond now and happily fish away. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you already haven't done so. Hit the like button, it'd be most appreciated. And I shall see you all on the next video. Bye for now.